We all strive to have control over our lives, achieve great goals, and leave our mark on the world. But what is true power? It's not just strength or control. It's the ability to change yourself and the world around you, to be a source of inspiration for others, and to leave a legacy that motivates. In this book, you will learn how to develop your inner power, how to master it with wisdom and responsibility, and how to create a life that truly matters for both you and those around you. Let's begin. The Power Path. Published by Audiobooks HUB. Support our channel with a like and subscribe. Your support means the world to us. And now, let's get started. Power defined. What is power? Is it wealth, status, or influence? Perhaps it is something deeper, more personal, and more profound. Power is the ability to shape your reality, to influence outcomes, and to command respect, not through force, but through a mastery of yourself and the environment around you. In this book, we'll explore the essence of power, not as a tool to dominate others, but as a way to lead your life with clarity, confidence, and purpose. This is not about manipulation or control. It is about discovering the powerful being within you and unleashing that force into the world. Why power matters. Every day, we are presented with choices that shape our destiny. Those who understand the principles of power make decisions that propel them forward. They lead, they innovate, and they inspire. On the other hand, those who lack power often find themselves at the mercy of circumstances, unable to steer the course of their lives. Power is not about oppressing others or being ruthless. It is about having the strength to stand tall in the face of challenges, to advocate for your needs and dreams, and to contribute meaningfully to society. The path to inner and outer power. This book will guide you through 10 foundational principles of power. Each chapter will explore a specific concept, accompanied by practical advice, exercises, and real-life examples to help you integrate these lessons into your daily life. Here is a preview of what lies ahead. Understanding true power, separating myths from reality. Building self-mastery, the foundation of all power. The art of influence, how to inspire and persuade others. The power of vision, defining and achieving your goals. Emotional resilience, staying strong under pressure. Leveraging networks, the strength of connections. Strategic thinking, seeing opportunities others miss. Taking action, turning ideas into impact. Sustaining power, maintaining your momentum. Sharing power, empowering others for collective success. Why this book will transform you. This journey is not just about learning concepts, it's about transforming your mindset and habits. By the end of this book, you will have a deeper understanding of how to unlock your inner power and use it to create the life you want. A practice for you. Before you dive into the first chapter, take a moment to reflect on what power means to you. Write down your own definition and what you hope to gain from this book. This simple exercise will set the stage for your transformation and help you align your intentions with your actions. Understanding true power. The misconceptions about power. When people hear the word power, many imagine dominance, wealth, or authority. Society has long equated power with the ability to control others, but this is a narrow and often damaging perspective. True power is not about fear or force. It's not about how many people bow to your will, but about how well you master yourself and positively influence the world around you. Let's dismantle some common myths. Myth 1: power corrupts. Power itself is neutral. It amplifies who you already are. If you are kind, power can help you uplift others. If you are selfish, it may lead to harm. The problem isn't power, it's the lack of self-awareness in its use. Myth 2: power comes only from external sources. Titles, money, and social status can provide leverage, but lasting power originates within. Confidence, competence, and clarity are the true sources of enduring strength. Myth 3: power is fixed. Power is not finite. It evolves. The more you cultivate your abilities and share your influence, the more it grows. The core of true power. True power can be broken down into 3 key elements. Self-mastery, knowing and controlling your emotions, habits, and responses. Influence, inspiring and guiding others without coercion. Purpose, acting with clarity, guided by values and vision. True power is like the roots of a tree. The stronger and deeper your foundation, the more resilient and expansive you become. Examples of true power in action. Consider historical figures who wielded power wisely. Mahatma Gandhi, he had no army, wealth, or formal authority, yet his unwavering commitment to nonviolence and justice inspired millions to fight for freedom. Rosa Parks, a single act of courage, refusing to give up her bus seat, ignited a civil rights movement, proving that quiet determination can be mightier than any title. Elon Musk, his ability to think big, take risks, and inspire a vision for the future has redefined industries, from electric cars to space exploration. These individuals exemplify true power, grounded in self-belief, fueled by vision, and dedicated to something greater than themselves. Practical steps to harness true power. Audit your beliefs about power. Write down what power means to you. Identify any limiting beliefs, e.g., I'm not powerful because I'm introverted. Challenge these narratives and replace them with empowering ones. Focus on self-control. Start small, master your daily habits. For example, wake up at the same time every day or stick to a workout routine. The ability to govern yourself builds the foundation for greater influence. Learn to listen. True power comes from understanding others. Practice active listening by focusing on what others say without planning your response. This simple act builds trust and influence. Define your values. Write a list of 5 to 10 core values that matter most to you. Let these guide your decisions and actions, ensuring you operate from a place of integrity. Celebrate small wins. Confidence is built through action. Celebrate each step you take towards self-mastery and purposeful living. A practice for you. This week, identify one area where you feel powerless. It could be a relationship, a task, or even a habit. Reflect on how you can regain control. Take one actionable step to reclaim your power, whether it's setting a boundary, completing a project, or breaking a negative cycle. Conclusion. True power is not about control but about alignment, knowing who you are, what you stand for, and how to act in ways that create positive change. When you embrace this perspective, you'll find that power isn't something you chase, it's something you become. Building self-mastery. The foundation of all power. Before you can influence others or shape the world around you, you must first master yourself. Self-mastery is the ability to understand your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors and direct them toward your goals. It is the foundation upon which all other aspects of power are built. Without it, even the most gifted individuals falter. The journey to self-mastery is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about becoming a little better every day at managing your reactions, strengthening your discipline, and aligning your actions with your values. Why self-mastery is critical. Control over emotions. Life is unpredictable, and emotions often run high. Those who can manage their emotions rather than being controlled by them gain a significant advantage. Emotional regulation allows you to stay calm under pressure, make sound decisions, and build stronger relationships. Discipline over impulses. In a world filled with distractions, discipline is a rare and powerful trait. Mastering yourself means delaying gratification, resisting temptations, and staying focused on long-term goals. Authenticity. Self-mastery helps you live in alignment with your true self. This authenticity builds confidence and earns the trust of others. Real-life examples of self-mastery. Michael Jordan, known for his relentless discipline, Jordan's success was not just due to talent but to his ability to outwork everyone else. His focus on improving every aspect of his game is a testament to self-mastery. Nelson Mandela, despite 27 years in prison, Mandela maintained emotional control and a sense of purpose. His ability to master his emotions and focus on reconciliation rather than revenge changed the course of history. The 3 pillars of self-mastery. Awareness. Understand your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. What triggers you? What motivates you? Self-awareness is the first step to change. Practice. Spend 10 minutes each day reflecting on your actions and emotions. Journaling can be an effective way to identify patterns and areas for growth. Discipline. Discipline is the bridge between goals and achievements. It requires consistent effort, even when motivation wanes. Practice. Start with small habits, like making your bed every morning or sticking to a 5-minute daily meditation. Consistency builds momentum. Adaptability. Life rarely goes as planned. Mastering yourself means being flexible, learning from setbacks, and adjusting your approach without losing sight of your goals. Practice. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Focus on growth, not perfection. Practical exercises for self-mastery. Emotional regulation. The next time you feel anger or frustration, pause and take 3 deep breaths before responding. This simple technique interrupts the emotional cycle and gives you time to choose a better reaction. Building focus. Dedicate 20 minutes a day to focused work without distractions. Turn off notifications, set a timer, and work on one task. Gradually increase this time to strengthen your concentration. Visualizing success. Spend 5 minutes each day visualizing yourself succeeding in a specific goal. Imagine the challenges, the actions you'll take, and the emotions of triumph. Visualization strengthens your resolve and primes your brain for action. Creating non-negotiables. Identify 2 to 3 daily habits that are non-negotiable. These could be exercising, reading, or spending quality time with loved ones. Honor these commitments to build discipline and self-respect. A story to inspire you. Imagine a samurai preparing for battle. Before drawing his sword, he spends hours meditating, practicing his form, and visualizing every possible outcome. His power doesn't come from his weapon, it comes from his mastery of mind and body. You, too, can develop this level of focus and preparation in your life. A practice for you. Choose one area of your life, health, relationships, or career, where you want to improve. Write down 3 specific actions you can take to build discipline in this area. Commit to doing these for 30 days, and notice how your sense of control and confidence grows. Conclusion. Self-mastery is not achieved overnight, but every step you take brings you closer to a life of clarity, purpose, and strength. When you learn to master yourself, you'll find that the world begins to respond to you in kind. After all, true power starts from within. The power of influence. Influence is the ability to inspire and guide others without force or coercion. While power can impose, true influence persuades. The most impactful leaders, creators, and innovators throughout history did not demand obedience, they earned it by connecting with people, understanding their needs, and offering solutions that resonated. Influence is not about manipulation, it's about creating alignment. It's about building trust, credibility, and a vision that others want to follow. Why influence is essential to power. Multiplies impact. Influence extends your reach. Instead of achieving everything alone, you inspire others to work alongside you, amplifying results. Builds connections. Influence fosters relationships. When people trust and respect you, they are more likely to support your ideas and collaborate with you. Drives change. Whether in your personal life or a broader context, change is impossible without influence. It's what turns vision into action. Lessons from influential figures. Martin Luther King Jr., his "I Have a Dream" speech remains a masterpiece of influence. King's ability to articulate a shared vision of justice and equality united millions in a common cause. Oprah Winfrey, Oprah's authenticity, combined with her ability to connect emotionally with her audience, turned her into one of the most trusted and influential figures in media. Steve Jobs. Jobs didn't just create products, he created movements. His passion and storytelling convinced people to believe in Apple's vision of innovation and simplicity. The foundations of influence. Credibility. Credibility comes from competence and character. People trust you when they see that you know your stuff and that your actions align with your values. Practice. Always deliver on your promises, no matter how small. Consistency builds trust over time. Empathy. Understanding others' emotions, desires, and pain points is essential to influence. People respond to those who genuinely care. Practice. When engaging with someone, focus on listening more than speaking. Reflect back what you've heard to show understanding. Communication. The ability to express your ideas clearly and compellingly is critical. Influential people are also great storytellers. They make their messages memorable. Practice. Practice storytelling by sharing personal anecdotes that illustrate your points. Stories make your message relatable and impactful. Vision. Influence thrives on a clear and compelling vision. When people see that you know where you're going, they're more likely to follow. Practice. Write down your goals and create a vision statement. Share it confidently when appropriate, and inspire others to join your journey. Practical techniques to build influence. Active listening. Pay close attention to what others say. Nod, ask clarifying questions, and show genuine interest. People feel valued when they're truly heard. The reciprocity principle. Give before you ask. Offer help, advice, or support without expecting anything in return. This builds goodwill and trust. Learn the art of persuasion. Use these 3 key components. Logos, logic, present facts and data to make your case. Pathos, emotion, connect emotionally with your audience. Ethos, credibility, establish your expertise and integrity. Use positive reinforcement. Praise and reward others for their contributions. Recognition motivates people to stay engaged and support your vision. A practice for you. Think of someone you want to influence, perhaps a colleague, a friend, or a family member. Write down what matters to them, their pain points, and what they hope to achieve. Craft a message or offer a solution that aligns with their needs. Approach them with empathy and clarity, focusing on how your ideas can benefit them. A story to inspire you. Imagine a young teacher struggling to inspire her students. Instead of dictating lessons, she starts incorporating the students' interests, sports, music, and art into her curriculum. She listens to their ideas, praises their creativity, and shares stories of her own struggles and triumphs. Slowly, her students become more engaged and motivated, not because they have to learn, but because they want to. That is the power of influence, connecting with others in a way that inspires action. Conclusion. Influence is not about control, it's about connection. It's about understanding others, earning their trust, and offering a vision that aligns with their values and aspirations. As you develop your ability to influence, you'll find that people naturally gravitate toward you, eager to support your ideas and share in your success. Influence, when rooted in authenticity and empathy, is one of the greatest forms of power you can possess. Harnessing the power of focus. Focus, the hidden superpower. In a world overflowing with distractions, focus has become a rare and invaluable skill. It's the ability to direct your attention and energy toward what truly matters, cutting through the noise to achieve meaningful results. Those who can focus are not just more productive, they are more powerful. Focus is not about doing more, it's about doing what matters. It's about aligning your efforts with your goals and eliminating anything that doesn't contribute to your success. Why focus is crucial to power. Amplifies effort. When you concentrate your energy on one goal, you achieve far more than when your efforts are scattered. Focus multiplies the impact of your actions. Increases efficiency. Focus allows you to work smarter, not harder. By eliminating distractions, you can complete tasks in less time and with greater quality. strengthens discipline. The ability to focus trains your mind to resist temptations and distractions, building discipline and mental resilience. Lessons from focused achievers. Warren Buffett, one of the world's most successful investors, Buffett attributes much of his success to focus. He advises, write down your top 25 goals, then eliminate all but the top 5. Focus only on those. Serena Williams, on the tennis court, Williams' unwavering focus on her game and her opponent's strategy has led to countless victories. Elon Musk, Musk's ability to focus intensely on solving complex problems has enabled him to revolutionize industries, from space exploration to electric vehicles. The enemies of focus. Distractions. Social media, endless notifications, and multitasking erode focus. Every time you switch tasks, your brain takes time to refocus, wasting energy. Lack of clarity. Without clear goals, it's easy to waste time on unimportant tasks. Clarity is the foundation of focus. Mental clutter. Worry, stress, and overthinking drain your mental resources, making it harder to concentrate. How to cultivate laser focus. Set clear goals. Define exactly what you want to achieve. Break larger goals into smaller, actionable steps. Practice. Start each day by writing down your top 3 priorities. Focus on completing these before anything else. Eliminate distractions. Create a workspace free from interruptions. Turn off notifications, close unnecessary tabs, and let others know when you're unavailable. Practice. Use tools like Do Not Disturb mode or apps that block distracting websites during focused work sessions. Adopt the Pomodoro technique. Work in short, focus bursts, e.g., 25 minutes, followed by a 5-minute break. This method trains your brain to focus for sustained periods without fatigue. Prioritize deep work. Deep work involves engaging in activities that require full concentration and produce high-value results. Reserve specific blocks of time for deep work, free from distractions. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness strengthens your ability to focus by training your brain to stay present. Regular meditation can improve attention span and reduce stress. Practice. Spend 5 minutes daily focusing on your breath. When your mind wanders, gently bring it back. Practical exercises to build focus. Single-tasking challenge. Choose one task and commit to completing it without interruption. Track how much faster and better you work compared to multitasking. Focus sprint. Set a timer for 20 minutes and work on a single task with intense focus. Afterward, take a short break and repeat. Gradually increase the time as your concentration improves. Declutter your mind. At the end of each day, write down lingering thoughts, worries, or ideas. This practice clears mental clutter, making it easier to focus the next day. A story to inspire you. A young archer once asked the master how to improve his aim. The master led him to a tree and tied a small apple to a branch. He instructed the archer to focus solely on the apple, ignoring the wind, the leaves, and the distant noise of the village. The archer released the arrow, and it struck the apple dead center. The master smiled and said, "Power lies not in the bow, but in the clarity of your target. A practice for you. Identify one significant goal you've been struggling to achieve. Write down the distractions and obstacles that have been holding you back. Create a focused plan to eliminate these barriers and dedicate uninterrupted time each day to working on that goal. Conclusion. Focus is a muscle, and like any muscle, it grows stronger with practice. As you cultivate focus, you'll find yourself achieving more in less time, with greater satisfaction and confidence. In a distracted world, focus is your superpower, a force that can transform your potential into undeniable success. The power of resilience. Resilience, the key to enduring power. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from challenges, adapt to change, and keep moving forward despite setbacks. In the pursuit of power, whether personal, professional, or societal, resilience is what separates those who succeed from those who falter. Challenges are inevitable. Failures are part of life. But resilience turns obstacles into stepping stones, teaching you to persevere and grow stronger with every setback. Why resilience is a cornerstone of power. Sustains long-term goals. Power is rarely achieved overnight. Resilience helps you stay committed, even when progress is slow or the path is unclear. Transforms adversity into growth. Resilient individuals view challenges as opportunities to learn and improve, rather than as insurmountable failures. Builds inner strength. Resilience develops mental toughness and emotional stability, allowing you to face difficulties with courage and clarity. Lessons from resilient figures. Nelson Mandela. After spending 27 years in prison, Mandela emerged not with bitterness but with a vision for a united South Africa. His resilience inspired millions to believe in the power of forgiveness and determination. Thomas Edison, famous for saying, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison's resilience led to the invention of the light bulb, revolutionizing the modern world. Malala Yousafzai, shot for advocating girls' education, Malala refused to let fear silence her. Her resilience transformed her into a global symbol of courage and advocacy. The traits of resilient people. Optimism. Believing in a better future gives resilient people the strength to persevere. Optimism doesn't ignore reality, it focuses on possibilities. Adaptability. Resilient individuals are flexible and open to change. When faced with obstacles, they adjust their strategies rather than giving up. Self-belief. Confidence in one's abilities creates a foundation for resilience. Resilient people trust that they can overcome whatever comes their way. Support systems. Resilience is not a solo journey. Strong relationships provide encouragement, perspective, and practical assistance during tough times. Practical steps to build resilience. Reframe challenges. Instead of seeing problems as roadblocks, view them as puzzles to solve. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Practice. When faced with a setback, write down 3 possible benefits or lessons it offers. Develop emotional regulation. Learn to manage stress and emotions so they don't overwhelm you. Techniques like mindfulness, deep breathing, and journaling can help. Practice. When stressed, take 5 deep breaths, inhaling for 4 counts and exhaling for 6. This calms the nervous system and restores focus. Set realistic goals. Break large goals into smaller, manageable steps. Celebrate progress along the way to stay motivated. Practice. Write down one big goal and break it into 3 smaller tasks you can achieve this week. Cultivate a growth mindset. Embrace the belief that abilities can be developed through effort and learning. This mindset turns failures into stepping stones. Practice. Whenever you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," replace it with, "I can learn how to do this." Build physical resilience. Physical health supports mental resilience. Regular exercise, sufficient sleep, and a balanced diet improve your ability to handle stress. Practice. Start with a 10-minute daily walk to build both mental and physical resilience. A story to inspire you. During World War II, Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist, survived the horrors of Nazi concentration camps. In his memoir, Man's Search for Meaning, Frankl revealed that the key to his resilience was finding purpose. He focused on the hope of reuniting with his wife and the desire to finish his work on human psychology. Frankl's story reminds us that purpose fuels resilience, giving us the strength to endure even the darkest times. A practice for you. Think of a recent challenge you faced. Write down how you felt during the experience, what you learned from it. One way you can approach similar challenges in the future with greater resilience. Conclusion. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulties, it's about facing them head-on and emerging stronger. It's the foundation of enduring power, enabling you to keep moving forward, no matter what life throws your way. As you cultivate resilience, you'll discover an inner strength that not only sustains you but the power of influence. Influence, the force behind true power. Power without influence is like a voice shouting into the void, it lacks impact. Influence is the ability to inspire, persuade, and guide others. It's not about control or manipulation, but about understanding human behavior and building authentic connections that inspire trust and cooperation. Influence is the invisible force that shapes decisions, sparks change, and leaves a lasting legacy. Those who master influence wield a power that extends far beyond themselves, creating ripples of impact in their communities and the world. Why influence is the ultimate power. Multiplies impact. Through influence, your ideas and values can reach others, creating a ripple effect that magnifies your actions. Builds trust. Genuine influence is built on trust. People are more likely to follow and support someone they respect and believe in. Drives change. Influence empowers you to lead movements, shift mindsets, and inspire action, creating meaningful and lasting change. The foundations of influence. Credibility. People are influenced by those they perceive as knowledgeable, trustworthy, and reliable. Consistency in actions and words builds credibility. Empathy. Understanding and acknowledging others' emotions and perspectives creates a deeper connection, making your message resonate. Communication. Clear, persuasive, and inspiring communication is the bridge that carries your influence to others. Authenticity. Authenticity breeds trust. Being genuine and true to yourself makes others more likely to listen and follow. Lessons from Masters of Influence. Mahatma Gandhi. Without holding any formal position of power, Gandhi's influence led to India's independence through his philosophy of nonviolence and unwavering determination. Oprah Winfrey. Her empathetic storytelling and authenticity have made her one of the most influential figures in media and beyond. Steve Jobs. Jobs' ability to inspire both his teams and the public made Apple a symbol of innovation and excellence. Practical ways to cultivate influence. Listen actively. Influence begins with understanding. Pay attention to what others say, ask thoughtful questions, and show genuine interest in their perspectives. Practice. In your next conversation, focus entirely on listening. Resist the urge to interrupt or plan your response until the other person has finished speaking. Master persuasive communication. Use storytelling, analogies, and emotional appeals to make your message memorable and relatable. Tailor your communication to your audience's values and needs. Practice. Craft a short story that illustrates your point during your next discussion or presentation. Build relationships. Influence is stronger when it's rooted in genuine relationships. Invest time in building trust and rapport with others. Practice. Reach out to someone you admire and initiate a conversation to learn more about them and their perspectives. Lead by example. Actions speak louder than words. Model the behavior and values you wish to inspire in others. Practice. Identify one area where you can set a positive example, whether at work, home, or in your community, and take consistent action. Offer value. People are drawn to those who provide solutions, support, and inspiration. Focus on how you can help others achieve their goals. Practice. Share a helpful resource, piece of advice, or encouragement with someone today. The dark side of influence. While influence is a powerful tool, it must be used ethically. Manipulation, deceit, or coercion may yield short-term results, but will ultimately erode trust and credibility. True influence uplifts and empowers others, creating mutual benefit and long-term respect. A story to inspire you. A young woman, newly appointed as a team leader, struggled to gain the respect of her colleagues. Instead of imposing authority, she focused on building relationships and understanding their challenges. She actively listened to their concerns, communicated her vision clearly, and consistently delivered on her promises. Over time, her team began to trust and follow her, not because they had to, but because they wanted to. Her influence transformed the team's dynamics and productivity. A practice for you. Identify a situation in which you want to build influence, at work, in your community, or within your personal relationships. Reflect on these questions. How can you better understand the perspectives of those involved? What value can you offer to earn their trust? How can you communicate your vision in a way that resonates with their values and goals? Conclusion. Influence is not about dominance, it's about connection, communication, and creating value for others. As you develop your ability to influence, you'll find doors opening, relationships deepening, and your power growing in ways you never imagined. Use this gift wisely, and you'll leave a legacy of inspiration and transformation. The power of discipline. Discipline, the backbone of lasting power. True power is built on the foundation of discipline, the ability to stay consistent, focused, and committed to your goals, even when motivation wanes. While passion might ignite the flame of ambition, discipline is what keeps it burning through the trials and monotony of everyday effort. Without discipline, even the most ambitious plans crumble. With it, seemingly insurmountable challenges become manageable, and dreams transform into achievable milestones. Discipline is the quiet force that underpins every form of success. Why discipline is essential for power. Fuels consistency. Power isn't achieved through sporadic effort, it's built through daily, deliberate action over time. Enhances focus. Discipline eliminates distractions, helping you prioritize what truly matters. Builds self-mastery. Mastering discipline is akin to mastering yourself. It empowers you to resist impulses and stay aligned with your long-term goals. Misconceptions about discipline. It's not about perfection. Discipline isn't about never failing. It's about getting back on track after setbacks. It's not inborn. Discipline is a skill anyone can cultivate with practice and intention. Lessons from disciplined individuals. Kobe Bryant, known for his relentless work ethic, Kobe's discipline and training elevated him to basketball legend status. He once said, "Great things come from hard work and perseverance. No excuses." Marie Curie, her discipline and scientific research led to groundbreaking discoveries in radioactivity, despite facing societal and institutional barriers. Jocko Willink, a retired Navy SEAL, Willink's mantra, "Discipline equals freedom," highlights how structure and self-control unlock greater possibilities in life. How to cultivate discipline. Define your why. Discipline becomes easier when you have a clear purpose. Why is this goal important to you? What will achieving it bring to your life? Practice. Write down your main goal and list 3 reasons why it matters deeply to you. Start small. Trying to overhaul your habits overnight often leads to burnout. Begin with small, manageable changes to build momentum. Practice. Identify one small habit, like waking up 10 minutes earlier or drinking water first thing in the morning, and commit to it daily. Create systems, not just goals. Goals give direction, but systems ensure progress. Establish routines and environments that support your objectives. Practice. If you're working toward fitness, schedule specific workout times and prepare your gym clothes in advance. Track your progress. Keeping track of your efforts reinforces discipline by showing tangible results and areas for improvement. Practice. Use a journal, app, or simple checklist to record daily actions aligned with your goals. Embrace delayed gratification. Discipline requires the ability to prioritize long-term rewards over short-term pleasures. Practice. Identify one habit where you can delay gratification, such as saving money instead of making an impulse purchase, and stick to it for a week. Overcoming obstacles to discipline. Procrastination. Break tasks into smaller steps to make them less daunting. Commit to starting, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Lack of motivation. Remember that discipline carries you when motivation fades. Focus on the process, not just the outcome. Temptations and distractions. Identify common distractions and remove them from your environment. A story to inspire you. A young artist dreamed of mastering oil painting but often found herself distracted by other hobbies and commitments. Frustrated by her lack of progress, she decided to set aside 1 hour every evening to practice. At first, the results were modest, but over time, her discipline transformed her skills. Years later, her work was exhibited in galleries worldwide, not because of raw talent alone, but because of her commitment to consistent practice. Practical exercises to build discipline. The 21-Day Habit Challenge. Choose one habit that aligns with your goals. Commit to practicing it daily for 21 days, no exceptions. Reflect on your progress afterward. Visualization practice. Spend 5 minutes each morning visualizing yourself successfully following through on your disciplined actions for the day. Accountability partner. Share your goals with someone you trust and check in regularly to report your progress. Accountability strengthens commitment. The rewards of discipline. Discipline might feel restrictive at first, but over time, it becomes liberating. It allows you to build the life you want, achieve your dreams, and maintain the power to shape your destiny. Discipline is the foundation of freedom, the freedom to live intentionally, without being controlled by fleeting emotions or external pressures. Conclusion. The power of discipline is transformative. It turns dreams into realities, potential into achievement, and effort into enduring success. As you cultivate discipline, you'll find that it not only strengthens your willpower but also unlocks opportunities you once thought were out of reach. Let discipline be your compass, guiding you toward the life of power and purpose you desire. The power of resilience. Resilience, the strength to rise again. Life is a series of challenges, setbacks, and unexpected twists. Power lies not in avoiding adversity but in how you respond to it. Resilience is the ability to endure hardship, adapt to change, and emerge stronger than before. It's the force that turns failures into stepping stones and pain into growth. The most powerful people in history were not immune to difficulties. They were defined by how they overcame them. Resilience isn't just a trait, it's a skill you can build, a mindset you can adopt, and a practice you can refine. Why resilience is key to power. Strengthens character. Facing adversity builds mental toughness and self-awareness, crucial components of true power. Fuels perseverance. Resilience allows you to stay committed to your goals, even when the journey becomes difficult. Transforms failure into growth. Resilient people see setbacks not as endpoints but as opportunities to learn and improve. The science of resilience. Research shows that resilience isn't an innate trait, it's a combination of behaviors, thoughts, and actions that anyone can develop. Studies highlight the importance of optimism, strong relationships, and emotional regulation in building resilience. Lessons from resilient leaders. Nelson Mandela. After spending 27 years in prison, Mandela emerged not with bitterness but with the resilience to lead South Africa toward reconciliation and equality. Malala Yousafzai, shot by the Taliban for advocating for girls' education, Malala demonstrated extraordinary resilience, becoming a global advocate and the youngest Nobel laureate. Thomas Edison. After thousands of failed experiments, Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." How to build resilience. Shift your mindset. View challenges as opportunities to grow rather than as insurmountable obstacles. Practice. The next time you face a setback, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Strengthen emotional regulation. Resilience requires managing emotions effectively. Practice mindfulness, deep breathing, or journaling to process your feelings constructively. Practice. When you feel overwhelmed, take 5 deep breaths, focusing on the sensation of air entering and leaving your body. Develop a support network. Strong relationships provide emotional support and perspective during tough times. Practice. Reach out to a friend or mentor today to share your goals or challenges, and offer support in return. Cultivate optimism. Resilience thrives on hope. Focus on what's within your control and maintain a positive outlook. Practice. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day to reinforce a sense of optimism. Embrace adaptability. Resilient individuals are flexible in their thinking and approach, adjusting to new circumstances as needed. Practice. When a plan falls through, identify an alternative path forward instead of dwelling on what went wrong. Overcoming the myths about resilience. Myth 1. Resilient people don't feel pain. Truth. Resilience doesn't mean being emotionless. It means processing emotions in a healthy way and moving forward despite the pain. Myth 2. Resilience is all about toughness. Truth. Resilience is a balance of strength and vulnerability. Acknowledging your struggles is part of building resilience. Practical exercises for building resilience. Reframe setbacks. Write about a recent challenge, then reframe it as an opportunity for growth. What lessons did it teach you? How has it shaped you positively? Build a resilience toolkit. Create a list of strategies to help you navigate tough times, such as reaching out to loved ones, practicing mindfulness, or engaging in physical activity. Practice resilience through small challenges. Expose yourself to manageable difficulties, like learning a new skill or trying something outside your comfort zone, to build mental toughness. A story to inspire you. A young entrepreneur launched a startup with high hopes, only to face failure after 2 years of relentless effort. Rather than giving up, she took time to reflect on what went wrong and sought advice from seasoned entrepreneurs. Applying those lessons, she started a new business, which eventually became a multi-million-dollar success. Her resilience not only revived her dreams but also inspired others to persevere in the face of failure. How resilience empowers you. Self-belief. Each time you overcome adversity, you reinforce your belief in your ability to handle challenges. Resourcefulness. Resilience fosters creativity and problem-solving, helping you navigate difficult situations effectively. Legacy. By demonstrating resilience, you inspire others to rise above their struggles and pursue their own paths to power. Conclusion. Resilience is the engine of enduring power. It transforms you into a person who doesn't merely survive adversity but thrives because of it. As you build resilience, you'll find that life's challenges no longer hold you back, they propel you forward. Embrace resilience as a lifelong companion, and you'll discover a source of strength that grows with every obstacle you face. The legacy of power. Power's enduring echo. True power isn't fleeting, it leaves a legacy that outlasts your lifetime. The mark of a truly powerful person is their ability to inspire, uplift, and transform the lives of others. In this final chapter, we explore how to wield power responsibly, ensure its positive impact, and create a legacy that resonates for generations. The nature of legacy. Legacy is not about material wealth or fleeting fame. It's about the values you instill, the lives you touch, and the change you inspire. History remembers leaders who left behind more than their accomplishments. It remembers their influence on humanity's collective journey. The key pillars of a powerful legacy. Vision. A powerful legacy begins with a clear vision of the impact you want to make. Your vision shapes your decisions and drives your actions. Practice. Write down your ideal legacy. How do you want to be remembered? What changes do you want to see in the world because of your influence? Integrity. Power without integrity is hollow. Uphold your principles even when faced with challenges, and people will respect and remember you for your steadfastness. Practice. Identify one area where you could align your actions more closely with your values. Commit to making that change. Empowerment of others. The most enduring legacies are built by empowering others to achieve their full potential. Teach, mentor, and inspire those around you. Practice. Choose one person in your life to support, whether through mentorship, encouragement, or guidance, and help them grow. Generosity. Sharing your power, knowledge, and resources multiplies their impact. True power grows when it's given freely to uplift others. Practice. Contribute to a cause you care about, whether through time, expertise, or resources. Courage to stand for what matters. Your legacy is defined by the causes you champion and the battles you fight for the greater good. Practice. Reflect on a value or cause you believe in deeply. What steps can you take to advocate for it effectively? Examples of powerful legacies. Mahatma Gandhi. His nonviolent resistance changed the course of history, inspiring countless movements for justice and freedom worldwide. Marie Curie. Her groundbreaking scientific discoveries not only saved lives, but also paved the way for women in science. Martin Luther King Jr. His legacy of equality and justice continues to inspire the fight against racism and injustice globally. Avoiding the pitfalls of power. Power can corrupt if wielded without care. Many who rise to power lose sight of their principles and vision, ultimately undermining their legacy. Avoid these traps. Ego and pride. Stay humble. Recognize that your power is a tool for service, not self-glorification. Greed and control. Resist the temptation to hoard power. Share it to magnify its reach and impact. Short-term thinking. Focus on long-term benefits over immediate gains. A hasty decision can tarnish a lifetime of work. Building a daily legacy. Act with purpose. Each action, no matter how small, contributes to the story of your life. Practice. Start each day by setting an intention aligned with your legacy. Show gratitude. Acknowledging those who support and inspire you strengthens your relationships and reflects your values. Practice. Write a note of gratitude to someone who has positively influenced your life. Reflect and adapt. Regularly assess whether your actions align with your vision. Adjust as needed to stay true to your goals. Practice. Spend 5 minutes each night reflecting on your day. Did your actions align with the legacy you want to build? Final thoughts: the circle of power. As you've journeyed through this book, you've explored the many facets of power, how to cultivate it, wield it wisely, and share it generously. Power is not an end, but a means to create meaningful change, uplift others, and leave the world better than you found it. Final words. Power, in its truest form, is not about domination or control. It is about creating, inspiring, and uplifting. Your journey to becoming powerful is not just about personal growth, but about the difference you make in the lives of others. As you step into your power, remember to use it with integrity, wisdom, and generosity. The world needs people like you, people who are not afraid to rise, to lead, and to leave a legacy of hope and transformation. Go forth and embrace your power. Use it wisely, and you will not only change your life, but also leave an enduring impact on the world.